It costs you nothing to hit that like button, family. Big Chap TV, where you know you gon' see that truth, that now this game's so free. He give it a cut, that's how it's gotta be. It's Big Chap TV.
What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Kodak Black. And we all know Kodak to be outspoken from time to time, and we also is seeing Kodak allegedly going through his drug rehab on the streets, right? Everybody is concerned about Kodak Black and his behavior. Or is it that Kodak Black got his Haitian roots and he just act original? You know, he don't have no image pretty much for the public, and he just be himself. And is that the problem that people really have with Kodak Black, or is it a drug problem? Now, with that being said, if you don't know, Kodak and Boosie, well, Boosie was going at Kodak. Kodak did a record with 6ix9ine. I think 6ix9ine paid him an M to do this record. And Boosie was upset that Kodak sold out to get on this record with 6ix9ine, right? Now, since 6ix9ine been, you know, a known rat, so to speak, a lot of people have came to surface, and they in them same shoes as 6ix9ine, some of the same ones that was talking about 6ix9ine in them same shoes. Now, with that being said, Boosie is one of them ones that's totally against the snitching, the street code. Like he uphold that. Everybody know that. Allegedly uphold it. Now, Kodak is not feeling Boosie right now. We see Thugger. We see all these different snitching allegations going on in Atlanta in the community. And Kodak spoke out on Boosie. And he said, "Well, fam, that." He said, "I thought he was the advocate for the snitching." He was like, "We ain't heard nothing from him." And Kodak was saying, "These niggas ain't real." Now, with that being said, Boosie made a slight statement the other day on his Twitter, but it was just shaking my head. He ain't put no name on it like he usually do. And Kodak is saying he want to see him say something about other individuals like he talked about him. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to say something about Thug? Now, with that being said, fam, I don't know what type of relationship Boosie and Thug really have. I have not seen Boosie close to Thug like that, or even speak on Thug like that. But Boosie's next Vlad interview, I imagine this will be brought up and we'll see what Boosie say from there. But Kodak is like, "You need to speak out now. You've been speaking on me." You feel what I'm saying? And I understand that, because these selective politics, that's what I say, fam. The streets ain't what they used to be. The streets not what they used to be. If you're in the streets, the best thing for you to do is get out of them and find you a job, fam, a 9 to 5. Because at the end of the day, you going to jail. I don't care how long one may be thinking that they getting away with something. It's just the karma and the law of the land, fam, that come right on back around. You can't put bad in the game and expect good all your life. It just don't work like that. Boosie, when it come to this situation, I was waiting from day one. Like, what is Boosie gonna speak on? You feel me? Like, this is a big situation out in the ATL, and he out there. And he did. He just said shaking his head. But the game is changing, fam. This not 90s or the 80s or the early 2000s, none of that. You know, the game is changing right now to where people standing on business. And when people started saying they standing on business, it's whatever type of business they want to stand on themselves. It's not a large audience like it used to be of Crips and Blood, and we all holding the same, you know, law down when it comes to snitching or different allegations. I mean, we in a different ball game right now. And is this hurting the rap community? I mean, is this killing the community to where we won't see the rap game as the same as we used to see it? Or will the rap game continue to push and still do what it do? It look like it's going to continue to push to me, regardless if one may be gay, regardless if one may be a snitch, regardless of whatever one may be. It seems that if you got good music, the world is going to take on to it, and they going to disregard your personal life for the good music. But if you ain't got good music, then they convicting you for your personal life. So you damn if you do, and you damn if you don't. I never thought I'd see the day that hip hop come to a place that it have came to right now. You know what I'm saying? I really never thought, because hip hop was the streets and it still is the streets. But the code of the streets was held like armor in hip hop. The artists did it. They had to do it. Because if you wasn't living by the code, you wasn't no real rapper. They felt. So now all the rappers done got to where drilling and they telling about what happened last week in these records. And it's all because the OGs was saying, keep it real. We just want to be around gangster rappers. Now the YGs came in the game more gangster than the OGs, but it messed the game up, fam. To be honest with you, that's what it did. Drill come in and mess the game up. Because people don't want to hear people still want classic records that's older OGs in the game, but the young folk, they don't care nothing about no classics, fam. They don't care nothing about no heartfelt movie album type. You know what I'm saying? What an album, you can go through it like a movie. They don't care about none of that, fam. Everything is fast, fast, fast. Now, now, now. And that's the problem. Salute to Kodak Black, though. And salute to Kodak Black for still surviving, homie. Even if he have that drug problem, whatever the case might be. Salute to Kodak Black for doing everything that he doing in his community. Kodak do a lot in his community that he don't talk about, fam. A lot. And salute to Boosie. I know Boosie is going through a lot right now, dealing with him, his son, these 2 years he got to do. And then his son just caught some serious charges. You know, just having a child, all these different things. It's a flip side to everything. That's why you can't get stuck on what look good or what is good in your life. That can change in one day, fam. It can be all good last week and then the next week it's all crazy, homie. And I'm learning that about life. You never get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You got to always stay on your game and know that a rainy day can come and wash this whole house down that I've been building for 30 years, fam. It's just that serious out here in the game. Why is we seeing so many rappers go through what they go through? Is it karma from the Most High? I believe it is. Because what you put in this game, whether it's poison from rap lyrics, it's poison I can be putting out right now, I would have to pay for that, fam. Because it's influence on the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all look up to what I'm saying and these segments that I be doing. And if I was to come in BSing, you know what I'm saying, being a false prophet, so to speak, the God got his way of doing. We might feel like we're getting away with a lot of things, a lot of sins in the moment, but you never get away with sin. I don't care who you is or who one think they might be. But I will keep y'all updated though, family, on situations. But make sure you hit that like button, family, and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.